When twerking goes wrong, half-naked twerking Texas spring breaker hurled from Jeep in viral video has died. Now, I've not actually seen the video and I don't really think that I would like to. A 22-year-old spring breaker who was caught on viral video half-naked and twerking on top of a speeding SUV has died after he was flung from the Jeep in a drunken crash. Why are you as a man? But anyway, Michael Brown was pronounced dead last Friday, just days after he suffered a catastrophic head injury in the horrifying wreck in Port Aransas, Texas. Kill TV. No, it's a K3 TV reporter. I said Kill TV. Yeah, we just cover deaths and show death footage, and there he is there. What a genius. This is just a testament to fuck around and find out. And, oh, yeah, that looks really bad. Where's the bloody article? The medical examiner's office confirmed his death Wednesday, but didn't release further details. The deadly spring break saga unfolded March 14th when a shirtless Brown was filmed dancing suggestively on the Jeep's roof as it sped down Highway 361, cops said. And it's obviously got in a crash and sent him flying. Brown was thrown from the vehicle when the alleged drunk driver of the SUV, Riley Rhodes, smashed into a Tesla during the chaotic joyride. So some people are just so fucking stupid, man. Separate footage taken by horrified witnesses in the aftermath showed first responders treating Brown in the middle of the highway as the driver and fellow passengers, all clad in swimsuits, watched. The Jeep's driver was arrested for DWI at the scene after failing a breathalyzer test, police said. And here we are, that's the end of the article. Now, now this is the thing is, right, I understand that when you're young, I'm going to put it to you bluntly, when you're young, you're retarded. I mean this with love, right? I know my audience for some weird reason is getting younger and younger, don't know why. I got approached by a schoolboy 2 weeks ago going, I loved your videos, you absolutely radicalised me. And I'm kind of like, what the hell's going on? Maybe there's a reason they're calling Generation Z Generation Zyklon. I have no idea, right? But I say this with love, you're all retarded, right? Under 25, I just assume, I just assume, right? Because, and I know this and I'm saying this because I was under 25 myself and I have done very, very, very stupid and dangerous things at those ages, right? Like, for example, there was one guy that came at me with a machete, and I thought, I can take him. And I have a nice, nearly lost my leg. Got a lovely, great big fucking hacking hole in my leg as a reminder of that, because again, I was being retarded. Right, another situation was there was a tag in Coatbridge that I wanted to do because I used to do spray paint, I used to do tagging, and I was away up on a roof. I was literally 4 stories up, right? But the bit that I wanted it to be overlooking a certain thing, a certain area. I'm not going to describe where it is, but I couldn't really lean over properly. So basically, I had my friend who was with me holding on to a pole, and then he basically just gripped my belt like that and just held onto my side while I was leaning at a 45 at a 45-degree angle over a 4 story drop so that I could do my tag. Again, why did I do that? Because I was retarded. Right now, I understand that they're saying you want to like speed down the freeway and like twerk on the roof and like free birds playing and everything. I understand the allure. I understand the allure. 22-year-old me probably would have went, well, I'm not going to do something as gay as twerking. But I might do something else. Like, I understand the allure. I get it. I understand, right? You want to do fun. You might want to make fun memories with your friends. Just don't do it in a way where, oh, if this cocks up, everybody's dead. Right? I get it. I understand the allure. You want to do fun, crazy stuff. Do or dare, never, and do it for the vine, blah, blah, blah. I get it, right? However, being on the roof of a vehicle, speeding down the motorway when the driver's drunk, I would expect even a 22-year-old to kind of go, hey guys, I don't think this is a good idea. Remember that video of the guy that had like something sticking out his mouth and he wanted his friend to like swing a sword and knock and chop the thing in his mouth, and instead it nearly took off his entire nose? That's a horrible video, right? Yeah, like that. These are all things you need to watch out for. I understand the allure, but again, you're retarded.